Communicating about consent can help us feel comfortable to assert our right to body boundaries. Body boundaries help us to stay safe.
It's most important to learn how to seek consent. This also requires learning what active consent is, learning what enthusiastic consent is, and learning how to negotiate consent. It's important to remember that consent communication can be verbal and non-verbal. It can be through words like no, not today, nah, or it can be through body language such as shaking your head, fidgeting, tensing our body, or moving away.
So what does that all look like? For instance, you're mucking around with your friends at school and you want to try out a dance move with a friend, or at a school disco and you want to dance with someone. How would you go about asking for consent? What does it look like?
Green, green grass, blue, blue sky. You better throw a party on the day that I die. Zoe, want to join in?
Yeah! Kate asked clearly and Zoe showed clearly she wanted to join in, so it was straightforward. This dance involved a small amount of touch. Anytime you want to touch another person, you should always ask. Even little touches. The more you want to touch someone, the more consent you need.
Sometimes you want to do the dance move, but other times you might not want to. When you don't want to, you can use assertive communication to express your point of view in a way that is clear and direct while still respecting others.
Zoe, want to join in?
No thanks, I don't feel like it today.
Good on Cade. He asked clearly, Zoe responded clearly, she said no. Cade then accepted her response and respected her boundaries. So what is assertive communication? Is it just stamping your feet and yelling no out loud?
No, assertive communication means being clear and direct while still respecting others. It's not being aggressive, it's saying your answer and clearly stating your point of view. So take the example we've just seen. Kate asked Zoe if she wanted to join in. She replied clearly that she didn't want to today. She was assertive in her response. Assertiveness is the ability to speak up for yourself in a way that is honest and respectful, but it doesn't come naturally to everyone. Learning how to do it can be hard, but it's an important skill to learn. Learning how to communicate assertively can help us to control our anger, reduce conflict, say what we need, and improve our relationships. Assertive communication is easier when you feel confident with the other people. Zoe found it quite easy to say no assertively to Kate just then. But it can be harder when the person crossing the boundary is in a position of power, like an older person, a teacher, a coach, or a family member.